EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks. All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he's going to... He hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Like, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it, and boy, did they ever.
Chuck to throw on second down. This one on target to Olave. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Third down, 3 to go. Open man, right side, he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here, first and 10.
And the Saints first down.
On the ground, this is Kendra Miller. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll stay on the ground with Miller. Good blocking to the 15. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up first and goal.
Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
Second down, it's Chuck. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes third and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Trying to finish this opening drive from the 3, 3rd and goal. Miller, and he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it's 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. Now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now? A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing to open it up is Darnold. Open man is Horton. It's caught. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Take a shot. Downfield. Looking for Cup. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. This is 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they will finally run him down. A big play for Seattle. 37 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. He's going to lose a yard.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Elijah Arroyo is the intended target, and it'll be 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. Get this complete to Horton. And he will get into the end zone. Corey Horton, touchdown Seahawks. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
His kick is good. That's the score, Seahawks 7, Saints 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Shuck looking to throw on first down. He'll be forced outright, and try as he might, he will not get back to that line of scrimmage. They will force him out for a loss.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
Shaheed in motion. On play action, it's Shuck. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. Inside the 40. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Groupie able to add the extra point. Saints are on top. It's now 10-7. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
They're on 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
From the gun, on third down, it's Darnold. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
For the Seahawks.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. As they are set to start the drive with first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Shuck. He'll air one out for Palmer. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Craig Palmer. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's his second touchdown of the year. Groupie now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Saints will get out in front 17-7.
7.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, and Darnold. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's taken in by Horton. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the 1st down marker.
Michael Dixon to punt for the Seahawks.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. And it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, New Orleans.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's Shuck. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
I think the days where quarterbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Throwing on 2nd down, Shuck. Shaheed with the catch. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Kobe Bryant there to bring him down.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 46-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Quick throw on the RPO. It's Hill. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Saints 1st down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Jones now on 1st and 10. He'll work forward for a couple. Stop is made by Jaron Reed.
2 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll motion the slot man right. From the gun, it's Shuck. On the run to the right. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Now Shook on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second-rounder.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Darnold. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. Second and a yard.
An 8-yard gain. Brings up
On the play fake, it's Darnold. He's going to look deep. Going to Cup. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Tyrese Knight in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play-action fake. Nobody bid on it, and the quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the sack.
Chuck to throw on second down. That one into the hands of Hill. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in.
And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen. And the Seahawks will take over here just shy of the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 29.
They'll go play action with Darnold. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Zach Charbonnet was the intended target.
Second down and 10.
And that will lead to a second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Here's a third and 10.
It's third and 10.
To throw is Darnold. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On the ground now with Jones. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. The Saints going to use their second timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for. It's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. New Orleans, third and final timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Timeout Seahawks, that is their second, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. To throw is Shuck. Left side into the hands of Olave. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up fourth down. Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Just going to run it here up the middle. Not much there. Maybe a yard. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Second down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he'll have enough to move the chains. We'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short. Play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Third and short yardage, and here's Darnold. And And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Darnold to throw again. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down. In motion is Hill. Shuck looking to throw on first down. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. Second and 10. Now Shuck. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed.
So you find yourself with a lead here in the second half, and up until this point, I think he's done a pretty good job being a contributor to that, but you don't want to give the defense a chance to spark the comeback. You're trying to put them away late, protect the ball, safe throws. Don't be afraid to get to your check down. One bad read, one forced throw could be all you need to flip this game on its head and find yourself going with a lead late to falling behind.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. From 29, here's second and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. At the sideline, taken in by Cup.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Darnold. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Chase Young. He's pinned to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 31-yard line.
In motion is Hill. They'll go play action here with Chuck. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he is out of bounds at the 45. Call it a gain of 13. First down, New Orleans.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Olave is the motion man. Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second down at their 38.
3-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. On play action, it's Shuck. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. First and 10. Throwing again, Shuck. A pass taken in by Miller. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. Once more, Shuck. Pass is caught by Olave. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
Second down at the Seahawks 12-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Olave is the motion man. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Shaheed in motion. And he'll take it on in. Pace of Hill. Touchdown 6. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And another score puts them in great shape here in the 4th quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0, and barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, they're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. This is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2 unsuccessful. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Walker. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but it can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. I had a defender draped all over, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Take a shot. Downfield, looking for Cup. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
This is turnover on down.
In motion is Hill. Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Here, a short one to Taysom Hill. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Olave is the motion man. On first down, Shaheed with the catch. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On second down, it's Shuck.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
Half yard, that's all they need on this 3rd and goal. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Shuck going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The offense will stay out trying to get this final yard. It is 4th and goal. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
It's a turnover on down.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 4-yard line.
On 2nd down, Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That's taken in. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's 4th down. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's going to air this one out. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Throwing is shot. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Out of coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Here is shot. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and goal.
Watch out. Here we go. Ready.
To throw, it's Rattler. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
It's almost like the defense knew the back was getting the ball there, because from the moment the ball was snapped, there was a defender all over him. He's able to bring him down for a loss.
33, yellow. Set.
Here's Rattler. Pushed out to his right. This one is caught. And goal, they deliver. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Groupie able to add the extra point. Saints will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Walker. Room to rush at the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
That's good for a Seahawks.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Ready. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
19 Tigers.
Here's Milroe to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Come on. Set. Let go.
Now Milrow. Get this complete to Horton. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping him short on third down. Brings up fourth, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The offense staying put. They will go for two. To throw again is Milrow. Forced to his right. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around. You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Okay, ready? Fight, kick, go down. 10 black.
Olave is the motion man.
Ready?
Throwing now is Rattler. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike. It had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
Black, 95. Set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's hard. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
60 Bobcat. Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready, ready, go.
Milrow. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Jordan Houghton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Now, whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this. You can stop it. 4 seconds left in the game.
Ready.
Here we go. One final play. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that